Hello, Satnam. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Natalie Adele. Welcome to Satnam.Society. And this is a brief wake up set. It's short, it's electric, and it will tune you up for the whole day. And my friends, if you want, you can even do it in bed before you get up for the morning. So let's start with a tune in. We'll chant the tune in 3 times. Come to a comfortable, easy seat. Feel free to sit up on a cushion or a blanket. Close down in the eyes. Let the palms face up on the knees. Just take a deep breath in through the nose. Audible sigh out the mouth. And bring your hands to heart center. Gently rub the palms together, generating a little heat, a little friction, sort of starting to stoke the fires of the body. Keep the elbows lifted off the ribs. Take another deep breath in through the nose, all the way down into the belly. Fill the belly. Let out a big sigh through the mouth. Maybe stick out the tongue. And then finding stillness in the hands, keeping the palms pressing, sternum and thumb touch. Elbows lifted. Close down in the eyes. Let's tune in. Exhale all the breath out of the body. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Stay here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Send the breath to the tailbone. Puff the belly out. Hold the breath. Activate Mula Bandha. Pelvic floor lifts. Chin dips. Exhale, release the breath. Let the palms face up on the knees. Just take a moment to bathe in the vibration of the tune-in, stepping into the portal of this potent wake-up set. Okay, so let's begin our first pose. There's 3 poses in this series. Is stretch pose. So come onto your back. Come lying down all the way. Stretch the legs straight out in front of you. Keep them together, so heels together, knees close together. And then lift the legs 6 inches off the ground, like I'm doing here. And then raise the head, neck, and shoulders 6 inches off the ground. Point the hands toward the toes, palms face each other. We're going to stay here for 1 minute. Timer's on. Begin breath of fire. Keep the gaze, the drishti, down towards the toes. So staying here, really testing your endurance right out of the gate with this wake up set. We really want to aim to wrap the edges of the waist down towards the mat. Pull the navel, let it snap and dance as you do this breath of fire. Now, if you are pregnant or on your menstrual flow for this whole set, you can certainly do it. Just choose long, deep breathing. We've got 15 more seconds left here. If you've taken a break, get back in, recommit. Stay here. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Pull root lock. Hold the breath. And then exhale to relax on the back. Feel the heat in the solar plexus. Inhale and exhale. Let's get right back into it. Go ahead, come back into stretch pose. Stretch the legs together, raise them, lift them 6 inches off the ground, lift the upper body off the ground. Find a little space between chin and chest and begin breath of fire. Another 50 seconds here. The storehouse of your prana, your energy, your life force, sits right below the navel. It's known as the lower dantian. It's where the Kundalini sits. So right out of the gate in this pose, we are activating that Kundalini light force and getting that movement of light up the spine. 10 more seconds. Last few moments, you got it. Recommit. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, gather up Mula Bandha, root lock, squeeze the hip points together, gaze up and in, hold, hold, hold. And exhale, release the breath, release the pose, find some rest. The next pose is nose to knees rocking. So take a deep breath, stretch the arms overhead, maybe arch the lower back off the ground for a moment. Then as you exhale, immediately bring the knees into the chest and clasp them there with the arms. So you can interlace fingers, you can grab opposite wrists, you can grab opposite elbows. And then I want you to lift your head up off the ground so that the nose can aim for nestling in between the knees, or as close as you can get it. And we're going to do breath of fire here for 2 minutes. So timer's on. Go ahead and begin. Eyes are closed. The forehead is relaxed. The gaze is up and into the third eye space. The jaw is relaxed. You're rolling yourself up into the smallest little yogi ball that you can as you do breath of fire. Really so good for digestion, for cleansing, detoxing the liver, for cleansing, detoxing the spleen, and for detoxing all the abdominal organs, the pancreas, the colon. You're halfway there. If you need a break, take one, maybe rest the back of the head, and then get right back into it. Recommit here. 1 more minute, breath of fire here. And you can do breath of fire slow or at a faster cadence, honoring your knees. Thirty more seconds. Doing so good. First thing, wake up set. Here you go, stoking the inner fires of the body. Last 10 seconds, recommit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here in a tiny little ball. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Focus your energy on the brow point, third eye. Hold. Exhale, relax onto your back for a breath. And then immediately stretch the arms overhead. Bring the hands back in front of the shins once again and start to rock back and forth, up and down on the spine, from shoulders to hips, shoulders to hips, keeping the eyes closed, inhaling back to the shoulders, exhaling up to the hips, and then come right back up with me here, meeting me in easy pose. Again, option to sit up on a blanket or a bolster to elevate the hips. So take this hand mudra here, curling the fingertips to the top pads of the hands. And then leave the thumbs straight. Raise the arms up like I'm doing here to 60 degrees with the thumbs either pointed towards each other or up towards the sky. So I have my arms pointed towards, or my thumbs pointed towards each other. You're going to close down in the eyes. You're going to hold this position, and we're going to do breath of fire here. So exhale all the breath out of the body. Inhale halfway, and begin breath of fire. So again, the arms are at 60 degrees, the elbows are straight, the shoulders are relaxed. The pads of the fingers are pressing right above where your finger base begins. The pads, that meaty part of your thumb, of your pads of your hands. Breath of fire is sharp staccato breaths from the navel, snapping the navel back with these forceful exhales. Inhale is passive. This pose in Kundalini is traditionally known, or this flow is known as the ego eradicator. But my teacher, Guru Singh, calls it the electromagnetic field amplifier, because we really can't and don't want to obliterate or eradicate the ego, right? The ego is the glue that keeps the soul in your body and serves a purpose. So in this pose, instead, if we think about what we're doing as well, is we're charging up the auric field with the combination, the technology of the arm pose, plus the breath of fire, plus the gaze to the third eye space, plus a gentle root lock. Really powerful pose. This is the last one in our wake up set. You've got 30 more seconds. Recommit. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms overhead so that the thumbs magnetically touch, stretch the spine tall, hold the breath, gather in your root, gently dip the chin into the body as you lift the gaze up and in, squeeze the navel, sending all that light force up towards the crown of the head. And then slowly exhale, release the breath, slowly sweep the arms down, energizing your auric field. Take a moment, press the fingertips into the earth, and relax and feel the light around you as you meditate here on your illumined being, your electric being. Long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Belly fills, diaphragm draws down into the abdomen. Turning a gentle smile onto your face. Closing out this wake up set with our tune out. A long set, short nam one time. Bring the hands, palms to touch in front of the heart. Rub the palms together once again. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Finding stillness in the hands, thumb knuckles against sternum, elbows lift. Inhale to tune out. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful and magnetic day. Namaste.